Do you think that it's imperative now, or that we'll see more of founders doxing themselves and that'll legitimize their projects?
I actually think we'll go the opposite way, where I think like at the moment there definitely seems to be this push towards founders having to dox themselves and do all that kind of stuff. But the reason that people want founders to dox is because founders are asking for people to mint something and pay like $2 million up front, and they're going to get all this money, and then people want to know who they are and what they're going to do with it. I think that entire model is kind of broken, and like we're we're probably we're I wrote about this last week. Like with the Ether mint, I feel like we're at a turning point with this whole model of, hey, we're going to launch 10K and you're going to pay this and then we're going to do stuff. I think that model is like over or borderline over. And so I think with that removed, the imperative to have doxed founders goes away. And I think it's more about like crypto is built on the backbone of anonymity and being able to do things without revealing who you really are in the quote unquote real world. And it's like code is law, and your reputation is what matters, and all these kind of things. And I think there's something really beautiful and pure about that. And I hope that we get, and I think that we will revert back to that, where it's again that your digital avatars and your personalities and your history, conducting yourself on social media, and all that will make up whether people will trust you or not, and not who you are in the real world. And I think that when that works, it's so much better because it strips away prejudice. It strips away people discriminating against others because of their race or gender or age or this, that, or the other. It's really just purely a meritocracy and merit based. And I think that's wonderful. And I think that we'll hopefully get there, and we'll move in that direction as time goes on. It's just that people want founders to be docs now because the current model is we'll give them a lot of money and then we hope they don't rug us. And like obviously you want people docs to help prevent against that, but it's also a bit of the immaturity of the space, and like not calling out any individuals as being immature, but like as a whole, the space has like been shoveling and throwing money at founders with, it used to be a half-baked project and a half-baked roadmap and Fiverr art. Now it's, the bar is a lot higher, but people are still kind of hoping to like, speculate and gamble on these projects doing well. And I think that that model is coming to an end, thankfully, and the market is like maturing to the point where we're not just throwing money at founders, and so it doesn't matter as much that they need to be doxed.